So I'm back with another video for you today, and today I'm talking about the house of Zara, and they have a fragrance series called the Improbable series. Their latest fragrance from the Improbable series is called Feels Like Summer, comes in here. But we also have a few other fragrances that I recently picked up from Zara. I sent for these and they just arrived a few days ago, and I'm going to do first impressions. They have a fragrance called Feels Like Winter, and I believe it came out last year and it's sort of on its way out, I think. But they also have Somewhere Nowhere, which is here. Me and My Selfie here. Cotton Kiss here. Glittery Mood here. So these are 30 ml bottles that are refillable. And so 30 ml bottles selling for $12.90. Refills sell for double that. The refills are 120 ml and they're $25.90. So the $12.99 is for the 30 ml. And I really like the concept behind these, and somebody had mentioned this to me, this particular fragrance, Zara Feels Like Summer, 3-4 weeks ago, and I said, oh, that sounds interesting. The bottle looks really fun, playful. Reminds me a little bit of Comme des Garçons fragrances, and I was very, very curious about it. So I'm going to tell you about Feels Like Summer, my first impressions. I'm going to wear it, and then I'm going to test out the other 4 fragrances, and then follow up with what I think about Feels Like Summer, as this one is the latest one, 2020 launch. So if you want to find out about the Zara Improbable series fragrances, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. That's right, Zara is a house that I like sometimes, and sometimes they can kind of get on my nerves because they're so inconsistent with their fragrances. They come and then they leave and then they come back. It's almost like this, almost like a store where they receive like things that are not selling and they have them for a while and they're completely sold out, which Zara is always manufacturing new things, so I don't understand why they can't do a good job with their fragrances and always stock them. I think they've done a little better recently, but when I was reviewing more Zara fragrances, I kind of got uptight and ticked off because they would just sell out and not bring them back anymore. Anyway, we're going to find out about these fragrances from the Improbable series, but if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So yeah, Zara Feels Like Summer is the latest release from the Improbable series, and it's a $12.90 fragrance for a 30 ml bottle. So I feel like it's cheap, and with what's going on out there, I think we want some less expensive fragrances, and I really love the idea and the name Feels Like Summer, because I like summer, especially when it's not too hot, but I like warm summer days, and this one sounded great because it has notes of sweet orange, apricot, and sandalwood. So let's open this up. As you can see, the price, $12.90, but we'll see how it is. And I like their packaging. They're a little playful and very interesting. These are refillable, as I said. And here's the bottle right here. Feels Like Summer. Can you see this right there? Inside, there is a little card. And since I don't have my glasses on, I'm not going to try and read this. But first things first, I'm going to smell this one. So this is how it is. And let's spray it. Gonna do a few sprays. So this one again, sweet orange, apricot, sandalwood. Delicious. Really fruity, really fun, really refreshing. It can come off a bit feminine, and these are ladies targeted. But do you like the smell of oranges? Is it feminine? Apricots? Is it really feminine? Sandalwood? I think they're all very unisex smells, and this one's really lovely. Feels Like Summer. It does seem like it's not loud, which seems a little more subdued, so I feel like that could keep it away from people that are not interested in fragrances that are like kind of subdued and not so loud. But for $12.99 or $12.90 for a 30 ml bottle in a fun yellow bottle, you can slip this into your bag or purse or something and carry it around with you and replenish, and that's great. And I did not see a refill bottle of this one since it's brand new. Most likely they'll bring it in soon. But for now, Feels Like Summer, I feel like is a winner. And for $12.90, the fruity sweet orange and apricot together is very juicy smelling. And it does have that sandalwoody, slightly creamy, milky background of the sandalwood as well. It's minimalistic. It's not really like a deep. It doesn't have like depth to it because it's basically simplistic notes. But with some testing, I can kind of pick up some accords or additional things happening in the background. But for now, it's a tart apricot sweet orange combo with sandalwood. I really like it. I really like it, and I'm glad the guy that told me, I think his name is Roland. Thanks for letting me know about this one. $12.90 for Feels Like Summer is a winner for me for now. Let's see how the other ones are. And again, what do you guys think of this packaging and concept behind the Improbable series, and what do you like about the color of this bottle? Let me know. Put a comment down so that I can find out. So that is Feels Like Summer from Zara, $12.90 for a 30 ml bottle. All right, so as I said, Feels Like Winter was not available in a 30 ml like this. It was only available as a refill, and it was priced at $12.90 for the refill. I decided not to buy it because I wanted the 30 ml bottle, so I skipped that one. But if you guys have tested it out, please do let me know. But next I'm going to go to Somewhere Nowhere. It's in this package. And this one sounded very interesting. The coloring reminded me of like winter, snow, things like that. So let's see how this turns out. I ended up with a little, what do you call it, that sets alarms off. And in here there's also a cardboard. When I put my glasses on, I'll read it. Most likely it's information about the scent. And again, it's $12.90 for the price. All right. Again, these are ladies targeted, but I feel like this is very, very unisex. Let's see how these are. One of these in here seemed it could be really on the feminine side, but I'm not really concerned. And as far as the refilling part goes, it's like this, which is really cool. I really like this concept. And this bottle reminds me of Comme des Garçons bottles. Also, Andy Tower's very limited available fragrances from the Towerville collection. So Somewhere Nowhere. I am doing it on a strip here. So Somewhere Nowhere is a floral fragrance. Again, it's very minimalistic and it's very musky to me. There's a note of lemon, there's magnolia, and there's musk. Again, I feel like this is very, very unisex. It doesn't scream feminine. Magnolias are not like ultra like white flowers. There's a very minimalistic smell to them. They do tend to go a little lemony. So with the lemon smell and the musk together, I feel like it's pleasant. This is mostly a skin scent for me. It's called Somewhere Nowhere. I feel like I already knew from the coloring. As I said, it felt like it's going to be like cool winter snow. Reminds me of California snow from A Lab on Fire, but not smell-wise, just concept-wise. And the bottle is kind of similar again as well. So I feel like this is nice. It's lemony, it's musky, and a bit white floral. It's basically that, but I could wear this one too. So this one's nice. If you want skin scents, if you like musky skin scents, soapy smelling, clean smelling, and you know, lighter, definitely Somewhere Nowhere. I think that's a winner for sure. I mean, you might be turned off a bit. Maybe it might smell a little too lemony for you, although the lemon's not too strong. I feel like it's fine, pleasant. So that one also came in at 30 ml for $12.90. Again, that's my size, and then you can get a 120 ml refill for $25.90. So let's go to Cotton Kiss. This one was really exciting to me because I felt like it was musky with Ambrette seed, and I love Ambrette seeds. I've got a whole video about what Ambrette smell like, Ambrette seeds smell like, so check that video out. So Cotton Kiss is a pink bottle, my least favorite color in the world. Sorry, I don't like pink, but I like the notes in this fragrance, so let's see how that's going to be. Again, this is $12.90 for a 30 ml. It is considered a floral. And it's Ambrette seeds, iris, and pear. They do have the 120 ml bottle, refill bottle for $25.90. So this one is not my favorite. I mean, it's not bad. I feel like it's very subdued. It's a little powdery. The pear slightly comes in, almost getting a little bit of a bubblegummy thing, but I think it's the combination of the notes with the pear. It's definitely musky with the Ambrette. Ambrettes tend to go medicinal, a little fruity, a little just kind of boozy, all mixed into one. So I think it's developing more. I think this one actually starts off really subdued and light. It's very skin scenty, but it kind of develops. I have to wear this one to test. So far, it's not jumping out at me. I feel like out of all three of these, this is the most skin scent out of all of them. Like I'm hardly smelling anything, but I feel like Ambrette can be that way sometimes. But when you put it on your skin and wear it, it might be, you know, develop more. So I'm gonna have to test this one out. In fact, I'm gonna do it on here since on this side I have the Feels Like Summer. I'm gonna put this one on this side since I'm not smelling much. We'll see how it is, how it does. But I feel like if those of you that like the lighter scents, you might dig this one. Yeah, it's a lot more pronounced on my skin. In fact, I get a lot more iris with this one. So anyway, this is Cotton Kiss from Zara. We'll see how it does, but definitely on the skin. Oh, actually, it is definitely muskier. It's more like powdery musky because the iris definitely has that powderiness, and I feel like this is kind of like similar, kind of going into the ballpark of Fleur de Peau from Diptyque, because that uses Ambrette and iris as well. So for $12.90, it's not identical. It's actually not close at all, but the notes of iris and Ambrette do exist in Fleur de Peau, and I feel like this kind of comes close to it. Anyway, that's Cotton Kiss. Again, $12.90. I think it's not bad. It's very skin scenty though, just be warned. Not a lot going on there. So we have a few more left. Me and My Selfie, and then Glittery Mood, and I feel like these might be a little more on the feminine side. Because all of these, as I said, are targeted to the ladies, but I feel like what we've smelled so far, the three, are definitely on the unisex side. And I'm smelling the Feels Like Summer. It seems like it's developed into more of a creamy sandalwood with the apricot, and the orange seems to have disappeared. For $12.90, I feel like it's a nice scent, but it doesn't stay like a summer scent because oranges remind me of summer. Apricots remind me of summer, but what I've got more is more sandalwood with the little bit of a nuance of the apricot and lighter orange. All right, let's move on to Me and My Selfie. Again, this one's not $12.90, as I said. This is $15.90. So this one, the refill size is $29.99. So you're getting, with 120 ml, you're getting, since this is a 30 ml for $15.90, and the others are $12.90 for 30 ml, you're getting 3 times more juice for just double the price, basically, when you get the refills. So this is Me and My Selfie. I like the silver bottle, and as I said, these remind me of Comme des Garçons. In fact, Comme des Garçons recently released a collection of fragrances in 30 ml bottles like this. So if you know Comme des Garçons, that's why I was very intrigued with this collection. Okay, so this one has notes of almonds, tonka, and magnolia. Very almondy. Upon initial smell, I get like a cherry-like thing, and then it kind of disappears. It's like a cherry liqueur. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe a fusion of the tonka and the almonds together with the magnolia. And then all you're smelling are the almonds with the tonka. Seems like Me and My Selfie is a lot louder than the last two we smelled. And it's a little louder than the first one as well. The almonds are pretty strong. The tonka is pretty strong. Magnolia is lighter for sure. But overall, as a scent, this is stronger, and it is $3 more for the 30 ml. But you gotta like that weird cherry thing. That kind of put me off for a bit, but then it kind of became normal because I kind of got into it and smelling it along with the almonds and tonka. It doesn't remind me of Lost Cherry or anything like that. The cherry seems a little cheaper. These are, after all, very inexpensive fragrances, so it doesn't smell as luxurious as the Tom Ford. But I think if you're looking for an alternative, you might dig this one. Anyway, Me and My Selfie. I would wear this one. It's not my favorite, although almonds are fun. It's, you know, slightly gourmand, so I'm fine with that. Now this last one, Glittery Mood is probably going to be the most feminine one. I feel like that's what I read. And this one again is also $15.90, and the large size is $29.99, the refill. Glittery Mood is this. It looks like a glitter bottle. Let's figure this one out. It's got black currant, musk, and peony. So maybe not necessarily ultra feminine. Alright, well this one is my least favorite out of all of them. I think everything smells very cheap and synthetic here. It's just something's wrong with it. Everything is very sharp right off the bat, and I don't like it. It reminds me of like fruits with like cucumbers or melons or something. Something's off here, which doesn't really smell very pleasant. I mean, it's not a bad smell, it just doesn't do it for me. Like I feel like I want black currants, I'm getting cucumbers with black currants. So it's something weird, crunchy, fruity, and vegetable-y along with the fruits here. So I don't really care for this one. I feel like it can settle down, but you might be into it. And for $15.90, you might like it. I like the bottle. It's glittery. It's a little, you know, what do you call it? It's got like a edge. It's got like glitter actually pasted on the bottle, so it makes it a very unique bottle. And again, it's settling down nice, but upon initial spray, like first blast, wasn't very pleasant to me. So that's my least favorite, Glittery Mood. So it feels like summer. I feel like it's more settled now. I feel like I'm getting a lot more sandalwood. The orange is kind of fizzled away, as I was saying earlier. Apricot is definitely there, and I feel like apricots are not really my favorite fruits in fragrances, but it's okay here. It almost like I want more orange, but orange seems to be the one that fades away the fastest. And so if I was to break this down into top notes, heart notes, and base notes, you got the orange first in the heart, I mean in the top, apricot in the heart, and then sandalwood in the base. But I don't think these are really broken down that way, but that's how I would do it. I mean, it's pleasant. It's a pleasant scent. I would wear this one for $12.90. It's a good deal, but I think if you want something a little more complex, this might not cut it for you. But if you're looking for something cheap and different, I think these are definitely winners. Definitely the first four. The last one, Glittery Mood, is my least favorite. As I said, it's a weird smell, fruity with cucumbers or something vegetally crunchy together. So it just put me in the, you know, didn't do it very well for me. And then Somewhere Nowhere, I really enjoyed. The lemon, magnolia, and musk together is quite lovely. This one, Cotton Kiss, it's very soft. These don't have very good longevity. I feel like now that I'm testing them out, they have fizzled away. Although feels like summer, seems to be lingering on a little longer. But I think out of all of them, for me and My Selfie is probably going to last the longest. Almonds, Tonka, and Magnolia. But that cherry seems a little bit cheap for me. But overall, I feel like these are fine. Guys, have you tried these fragrances from Zara? The Improbable series fragrances. I wish I was able to get a Feels Like Winter, but unfortunately I did not. But that one has notes of vanilla, violet, and jasmine. So again, these are very inexpensive. If you're looking for something cheap, 30 ml for $12.99, it's less than a decant some places that you would buy. Because decants cost a lot of money, and some of these do really work well. And I feel like Feels Like Summer will definitely do wonderful when in the summertime. I mean, especially since it's drying down to that sandalwoody base, I feel like it's going to have a little better longevity than some of the other fragrances. Anyway, Feels Like Summer, Somewhere Nowhere, Cotton Kiss, Me and My Selfie, and if you like, Glittery Mood from Zara. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Otherwise, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.